All right, man. Torture Talk after our show. Yeah, man, I was up, couldn't sleep, so I figure I'll just do this real quick episode and release it. So look, Stephen A. Smith came out and he said something about the Super Bowl and Nicki Minaj. I need to shave, man. Shit crazy. I look weird as shit. He came out and said something about Nicki Minaj and her rant on Jay-Z, and he basically checked her. So we're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into what Stephen A. Smith said. And yeah, I'm gonna come back, discuss, and get my spill. This is Torture Talk. If you like the content, please consider subscribing. If you're not subscribed, let me work for your subscription today. I don't sell no merch, but I do have content. And if you want to leave a donation, you can. You know what I'm saying? Content is absolutely free. All the beautiful, sexy ladies that are going out tonight and getting a drink, put one in the chat. All the fellas, y'all know where to find the ones at. Just don't harass them. You know what I'm saying? I went from, they call me the hidden gem. I went from 1,300 subscribers to over 10,000. So let me know where you're from too. So let's get into this clip from Stephen A. Smith. And yeah, I think this is important. I thought y'all might want to see this. All right, so let's get to it, man. After hours.
On Sunday, the National Football League announced that West Coast rapper Kendrick Lamar will headline the Super Bowl 59 halftime show in New Orleans. Well, the news didn't go over very well with New Orleans native Master P, who wrote an open letter to the one and only Jay-Z, who produces the Super Bowl halftime shows for the NFL. The letter said in part, quote, "As ambassador of entertainment in the city of New Orleans, I have to agree with the fans that Lil Wayne should be a part of this celebration as well. He's one of the greatest hip-hop artists alive, still relevant, and he's a New Orleans native. Let's not miss this cultural moment in the South. Life is too short. We have to give our legends their flowers while they are here," end quote. Other artists also.
Now, obviously, we all know the story now that it was actually the city who said that they wanted Kendrick to perform. So I don't know what Master P's talking about. Maybe he's just saying that to save face. Who knows? But let's keep it going.
Chimed in on social media, voicing their displeasure as well, including Juvenile and, of course, Nicki Minaj. Here's what Nicki Minaj had to say. Quote, "Denying a young black man what he rightfully put into this game for no other reason but your ego, your hatred for Birdman, Drake, and Nicki got you punishing Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, the GOAT. Nola, what's good? Eminem stood firm on having 50 Cent come out. A white man. Shit sad. House, you know what. But it's good for them. No loyalty, question mark, welp. Then, N-word, we'll keep sunning you," end quote. Oh, I can't wait to touch that statement right there. But before I do that, in a statement of his own, Jay-Z had this to say about the choice. Quote, "Kendrick Lamar is truly a once-in-a-generation artist and performer. His deep love for hip-hop and culture informs his artistic vision. He has an unparalleled ability to define and influence culture globally. Kendrick's work transcends music, and his impact will be felt for years to come," end quote. The Super Bowl halftime show is one of the.
Can't really say anything. That's Jay-Z's talking. Jay-Z speaking. Can't say anything. That's Jay speaking. I'm sorry, Nicki. You can't say nothing.
First, let me say this about my own individual emotion. I'm pretty pissed off. Jay-Z is my boy. Make no mistake about it. That's my dog right there. If he were wrong, I wouldn't say much. If he's right, I'd have more to say. But under no circumstances am I going to be quiet when you talking about him like that, Nicki Minaj. What the hell was that? What's that about? Respectfully, that's some bullshit. It really, really is. That's just beyond the pale. Master P's open letter, no harm, no foul. Lil Wayne's your man. You're a New Orleans native. He's a New Orleans native. I get that part. You think he should have been there. I happen to know he was on the list. I happen to know he was given consideration. But Kendrick Lamar is arguably the hottest thing out right now. Not Like Us. That single, man. I mean, everybody going off about that.
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact, Nikki. And my thing is, if you or Wayne or anybody wanted to do the Super Bowl, why didn't y'all do enough music or do music that's good as or better than Not Like Us this year? And you would have been chosen. Why you didn't compete for it? Why does everybody have to give you guys something? Why you didn't compete for it? You could have did that, right? Y'all musicians, right? Y'all artists, right? Yeah, okay.
She was off the chain. We got to call it what it is. Now, it wasn't great for Drake, but Drake is still big time. He still got his followers. He still got people that love the hell out of him because he's phenomenal. He's fantastic. Ain't nobody here trying to throw no shade on Drake. But Kendrick Lamar right now is that dude. Right now, he's that dude. And why is that relevant? Because I want to put up this full screen for past performers at the Super Bowls dating back all of these years.
Let's keep it going.
Dating back to like 2010. Y'all need to see this stuff before you open your damn mouth saying the kind of stuff that Nicki Minaj said. I ain't talking about Master P. All right? I'm not talking about that. But, you know, Birdman, not really talking about him. I understand. There might be some history there. Listen, I listen to hip-hop music. I grew up as a product of the hip-hop generation. But I'm just listening to music. I ain't into reading the what's going on social media and in the tabloids and on all of these magazines and all of this stuff with all of these beefs going on. I don't know about all of that. Don't care. I got better things to do with my life than that.
And that's how some people are. They don't know, you know? And there's nothing wrong with that. They don't know that there's been something going on between Drake and Kendrick because they kept it mostly, up until now, they kept it professional. And what I mean by that is they kept it hidden but professional. Now it's spilled over into the public. It's like they were fighting inside alone and then they bust through the glass doors and now they outside in the street fighting. Well, not even fighting. More like Drake's getting his ass whooped. So let's keep it going.
But I know this much. If you're going to tell me that somebody is in a position where they can make this argument against Jay-Z's pick, I'm going to challenge you on that. I really, really am. Because I don't understand how you could do that with a straight face. We're going to have this up on the full screen for you right here. You know, in 2010, The Who performed. They ain't hip-hop artists, but The Who performed. 2010 in Miami. They were from London, okay? I think in 2010, it was Miami. 2011, let's look at some of this stuff right here, because when we think about Snoop Dogg, Dr. Dre, Eminem, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar, they all from, most of them from L.A. And you got a situation where the Super Bowl was at SoFi Stadium in L.A., so that was Dr. Dre's day, okay? So we get that part, right? We understand that. But when I'm looking at these cats, 2011, Dallas, Black Eyed Peas from Los Angeles. 2012, it was in Indianapolis. It was Madonna from Michigan. 2013, the Super Bowl was in New Orleans. Beyonce performed. She's from Houston, Texas. 2014 in New Jersey, Bruno Mars. He's from Hawaii. 2015, Katy Perry. It was in Phoenix. She's from Santa Barbara. 2016, Santa Clara. Coldplay performed. They from London. 2017, Lady Gaga. She's from New York. 2018, Minneapolis. Justin Timberlake performed. He's from Memphis, Tennessee. 2019, Atlanta. That's where the Super Bowl was. Who performed? Maroon 5 from L.A. 2020, Jennifer Lopez and Shakira. It was in Miami. Jennifer Lopez from New York. Shakira's from Colombia. 2021, The Weeknd performed in Tampa. They from Toronto. 2022, I already told you about them. 2023, Rihanna. It was in Phoenix. She's from Barbados. And 2024, in Vegas, it was Usher. He's from Dallas. Since when is the whole city, does that require you to be on stage for the halftime of the Super Bowl just because an artist is from the city? That ain't been the MO for the Super Bowl. What y'all talking about? That has not been the MO. Only time it happened was with Dre a couple of years ago with Mary J. Blige and them. Kendrick Lamar was on that stage. Yeah, that's true. Mary J. Blige ain't from L.A. 50 ain't from L.A. Eminem ain't from L.A. What's that about? What y'all talking about? So, again, respectfully, Lil Wayne is phenomenal. He's had a phenomenal career. There are other Super Bowls for him to perform at. It don't have to be because it's in New Orleans. He got to be on stage because he's from New Orleans. What's that? That has never been the case, really?
Okay, so I'm going to stop it there. But yeah, man, that's 100% facts. That's 100% facts. And I've been saying that. And you got people like Nicki Minaj who gets on here and wants to start fires. That's all she want to do is start fires. She have no solutions, just start fires. You know what I'm saying? No type of way. It's so crazy to me how these people can, what they say, you can take a person out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of a person. Like, you are damn near a multi-millionaire. You're a multi-millionaire, Nikki, and you still talking like you in the hood somewhere. You still talking like you a hood chick. There's so many different ways you could have went about doing this, but it's all for your own self-loathing. It's like, okay, I'm gonna say something because I know it's gonna stir everybody up, and on top of that, I'm gonna look like I'm not scared to say something to Jay-Z. Jay-Z he's an easy target for y'all because he doesn't care about y'all. He doesn't respond, and y'all know that. So he's a very easy target for y'all because, again, a lot of people are comfortable with taking shots at Jay-Z because, number one, he don't care. He won't respond back to you. So y'all get brave enough. Now, if he went on a full out campaign on y'all be scared. Then you'll shut up. But you try to connect you and Birdman and Drake to y'all disdain and hatred for Jay-Z and try to say, well, it's Jay-Z's hatred for us. You try to connect that to Lil Wayne as if Jay-Z and Lil Wayne are not close or cool. They're very close and they're very cool. So how you try to connect that to that? Did Lil Wayne come out and say he had a problem with it? He probably talked to Lil Wayne about it. Lil Wayne probably was on the list and he said that he was on the list and he just didn't get chosen. It's like everybody wants everything to be given to them. What does it look like? Even though it's in New Orleans, you already know if you do a Super Bowl in New Orleans, Lil Wayne, it's going to be a Hot Boys reunion. And who is he going to bring out? Drake. It's just not their time right now. And Lil Wayne can do it next year or the year after that. You know how long it took for Shakira to get on the Super Bowl? You know how long it took for a lot of them artists to get on the Super Bowl? Years. And they've been working. So, I don't know. I'm just going to say, Nicki Minaj, sometimes you just need to.
Just shut the fuck up. At a certain point, just like shut the fuck up.
All right, man. After our show, y'all have a good night, man. See y'all. Peace. Bye.